Meteorologist Helen Holt with your Storm Track 3 forecast.
Good morning. It's 6:41 on this Tuesday. We're taking a live look on our Storm Track 3 weather cam over the Cape Fear River. You have the USS North Carolina battleship there, the Cape Fear Memorial Bridge, a beautiful shot. I want to share with you a photo from yesterday morning. A lot of sunshine was out there as well. This photo was taken by Kara Austin with the Shred the Gnar Wakeboard School. Beautiful over the Intercoastal Waterway in Wrightsville Beach with the sun mixing in there with those clouds. A very nice shot. So temperatures this morning, we're waking up with them in the upper 60s to the lower 70s, 72 degrees for Lumberton. Same case up in Fayetteville, Elizabethtown, and Whiteville at 71 degrees. That's where we find temperatures here in Wilmington at 71. Dew point temperatures, this is the amount of moisture in our air, and it's into the 70s, so it feels quite oppressive air. You'll notice that as soon as you step out of the door this morning that things are very humid. It is reducing visibility in a few areas, so some patchy fog in Whiteville, Elizabethtown, Wallace, Jacksonville, even up into Fayetteville. But here in Wilmington, your commute should be an easy one. We're seeing a perfect 10. We have a few high thin clouds out there, but all the way from I-95 to I-40, things are very quiet and should stay that way. Over the last couple of days, we've really seen some quiet weather really over the southeastern portion of the United States, but we do have this boundary that's draped over Florida, and this is actually the same boundary that brought us severe weather last week, and we have an area of low pressure that's developed along it. And we have to keep an eye out for situations like this because it's sitting over this very warm water, and it could develop some tropical characteristics over the next couple of days. So nothing of concern right now, but just going to keep an eye on it as we go through the next couple of days. So for here in southeastern North Carolina, expect that typical July weather of warm and some afternoon storm chances remaining quite low, but can't completely rule them out. But this weekend, there are signs that it's going to be a pretty wet one, so expect some unsettled weather Friday, Saturday, even into Sunday. But in the meantime, things are going to be pretty quiet around here. This is at 8 o'clock on our Pinpoint Futurecast. Temperatures will reach up into the upper 70s by then this afternoon. Temperatures will top out around 90 degrees. The daytime heating and the sea breeze could fire up a stray shower or storm, but again, chances remaining on the low side. Same case for the day on Wednesday. We'll start out with maybe a few clouds around there. Temperatures in the upper 70s at 8 o'clock, and then in the afternoon, this model suggesting maybe a little bit more activity. We'll give it about a 20 to 30% chance of seeing an isolated shower or storm. Temperatures being right around our average high temperature, around 90 degrees over the next couple of days. So your morning ahead looks to be a very nice one if you're going out to take the dog for a walk. 83 degrees by 10 o'clock with some clouds around there, and we're expecting a partly cloudy day today. Temperatures will get up into the upper 80s to the lower 90s for our inland spots. Partly cloudy skies, an isolated storm in the afternoon with that easterly wind blowing 5 to 10 miles per hour. That's chopping up the surf at the beaches. Have a moderate risk for rip current, so if you're going to get in that water, make sure you're keeping an eye out on your surroundings. Water temperatures is warm in the middle 80s. So here's your lows for tonight. Temperatures will fall down into the lower 70s. Tropical satellite, nothing of concern in the Gulf of Mexico, Caribbean Sea, and the Atlantic Ocean. And then our 7-day forecast looks to be pretty nice over the next couple of days, but Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, Sarah, a lot more clouds around and some scattered storms. Just going to have to keep a very close eye on how things are going to be playing out this weekend.
Water temperature in the 80s.
It feels fantastic, but
yeah.
But not necessarily refreshing, especially on the really hot days, and you're just all you want is just to cool off, and then the water temperature kind of feels like bath water.
Exactly. Bath water is a perfect word. But speaking of water,